Hi everyone, my name is Alexander Bellotti. I would say that I was born again about 3 years ago, and I want to be baptized in obedience to Jesus Christ. Before receiving Christ, I treated church and my spiritual journey just like a list of chores that I had to get done. I had almost no spark in my faith. I almost never prayed, read my Bible, and I would sin a lot with no remorse. And I even began to have doubts in God because when I did pray, I felt like I would get no answer. I don't have an exact date when I turned to Christ because I felt that it was a gradual change. As I began to pray more, I realized that God doesn't always clearly speak to you. I began to see certain YouTube videos and verses in my Bible that answered my questions and helped me in my struggles. I realized that this was God speaking to me. I then began to take my faith more seriously, knowing the sacrifice that Jesus made on the cross gave me comfort. And I actually wanted to turn away from sin, knowing how much I owed to Jesus. This led up to today, where I want to take the next step in my faith and publicly announce my relationship with God and mark the day where I will truly live for God for the rest of my life. Jesus makes my life more meaningful through the positive impacts that he has had on my life and that have freed me from the harm of many sins in my life. I quickly realized that although faith is necessary for salvation, you must also try to follow Jesus' teachings every day. By confessing my sins to Jesus and asking for his guidance, he has helped me so much throughout my life. By turning from gluttony, I felt more comfortable in my own body. By turning away from wrath, I felt more calm. By turning away from envy, I felt more accomplished with my own progress. And the list goes on. Finally, I want to share one of my favorite Bible verses with you all. Matthew chapter 17, verse 20 states, "He replied, 'Because you have so little faith. Truly I tell you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you.'" This verse shows Jesus' reply to the disciples after they asked him why they couldn't cast a demon out of a boy. I like this verse because it reminds me that I can do anything as long as I trust in God. Whether it's a physical or spiritual conflict, this verse gives me the confidence I need to face it. Thank you all for being here to listen to me and encourage me on my journey. Have a great day.
Based on your profession of faith, I baptize you, my brother, in the name of the Father, the Son,